Hey there, everybody. It's G Bub here. How y'all doing? Y'all see, we're back in Euro Truck Sim 2. We are still working toward getting enough money to buy our own truck. So whenever all the Christmas stuff gets here, we'll be able to make those Christmas deliveries and get whatever little cabin hanger that they're giving out this year. Assuming that they do it. I'm just saying that they are, but they've done it before, so I'm assuming that they're going to do it again this year too. So, first thing we need to do is we need to come down here and look at the job market. I'm going to do that right now. We're going to pick up another quick job, and we are coming out of Grimsby. So we need to see out of Grimsby. We're looking for prices is the big thing. And we got one that's going from Grimsby to Cambridge. That's the one we were looking at last time. And it looks like it's going to pay us a little over 4,000 euros. So that's pretty darn good. And let's see, right now it is 2:30 in the afternoon in British Standard Time. And we've got to get it there by 11:15. So that gives us about, 6, 7, 8. We got about eight and a half hours to get it there. So we should be able to do that one okay. And looks like we're gonna haul that boric acid again. They like their boric acid. I don't know what they're doing with all of it, but good Lord, they sure do like using it. So we're going to take that one. I'm going to go ahead and take it. We're going to obviously jump in. It's going to start us up in our truck here. I'm probably going to have to center my track IR. And once we get it sitting there, I'm going to take a look around the truck right quick, and then I'm going to pop out and get all my mirrors and all that stuff adjusted again, alrighty? But we'll take a look at it first. There we go. Yep. Oh, boy, we were way off, weren't we? Alrighty, there we are. It looks like we're looking around the cabin okay, so let's go ahead and hop out. And let's see what we got. We got another one of them really pretty kind of cream and red trailers going on there. That is so nice. We got us a little flat top Volvo, but I guess basically be the equivalent of a day cab for us, but it looks like all y'all's got that little pretend Napster on the back of it, so there you go. Alrighty, let's see how bad off the mirrors are. Yeah, they definitely aren't the best in the world. Ones over there on the left actually ain't that bad. The ones on the right here could use some work. And my viewpoint here could use some work, so I'm going to fix up the mirrors and all right quick, and I'll be right back with y'all. Alrighty, we're back and ready to go. It looks like I got my mirror set up pretty darn good here. We can turn this one off right up here. I was testing something earlier. Let's get this puppy cranked up and get it ready to go here, alrighty? So we're going to crank her. And this right here, this Volvo's got an I shift, which means that it's an automatic. So we're going to got a 12-speed automatic here. We're going to see how well that goes. Whoop. And of course I turned it off. Turn the electronics, crank up the engine. There we go. Let's step on the brake. Let's put it into forward. I don't seem to have that set up. Already, I forgot to set up something. I didn't set up my stick for an automatic, so I'll be right back. Alright, I think we got all our problems figured out now. We got a couple emails coming, but they're gonna wait. So let's go ahead and let's shift it and drive. There we go. And let's get on out of here. It looks like this place laid out a lot like the other one was over there on the other side. So apparently these what is this place? WGCC. Apparently they aren't laid out too different from one another. We just swing over here and then head over there to the left where the exit is again. All right. So let's remember we got a trailer there. Once again, we got like a episode title I had, 2 meters to the left. We got to remember we got those 2 meters off to the left of us there. We don't want to, we got some rain coming in too. I was wondering if we're ever going to see any rain here in England. All I hear about is Bubba talking all the time about how much it rains back where he's from. I was kind of wondering if we were going to get to see some of it. All right, we got nothing up. We got one coming this way. But one thing I gotta say, look down there in the gutter. Look at all those leaves around here, you know? I gotta tell you something, Bubba. You were talking about how everything's all green and all over here. Everything's so green compared to back home in America. I think fall must have come overnight, because the trees are all turning kind of colored and brown and all, and there's leaves down on the sidewalk and all everywhere, so don't look quite as green as it used to. Alrighty, but we're gonna go. We're gonna see up. I was gonna try and get that. You know what? Hang on a second. While we're doing this, I was thinking about hitting that question mark right there. It's done got me all discombobulated. I'm gonna see if we can grab that question mark. I'll bet it's just a recruitment center. But you know, while we're here, we might as well grab it. That would be the smart thing to do. We should have went up that way, but this won't add too much to the time, you know. We're also going to see if we can drive a little bit faster.
Get ready to turn right.
If we can drive a little bit faster than we did. Looks like I need to turn my wipers on a little more too. Alright, slow it on down, right there. Now let's wait for that little yellow light so we can stomp it. And big difference between us, I talked about before, I tried to talk about and then got distracted. Big difference between y'all and us back in the States is that we don't have that little yellow light tell us about turn green. And it's probably a good thing, really, if you want to know the truth. Want to know the truth of it all, because if we had that little light, as soon as it turned yellow, you'd see people stomping
Keep right,
it.
and then turn right.
And go zooming right on out into the...
Turn right.
People be zooming right on out into the light right there and probably crashing into people coming the other way, because I can tell you, people run. People love getting that thing where they're like, you know, it's light turns red, but it won't mind if the next 5 cars sitting there goes on through it. So, yeah, there'd be a lot more accidents, I'm sure.
Get ready to turn right.
We got an Iveco. That's what we got. It's a truck dealer. Alrighty, so we got another truck dealer. Here, I thought it was just going to be some more recruitment. Just recruiting more drivers for us.
Turn right.
Nope, we got even more. So that gives us a Scania. That gives us a Volvo down in London. And now we know in Grimsby we got an Iveco. Cool. Alright, we can always use more. Always use more truck dealers, just like we can always use more recruitment places.
To turn right.
All right, we're holding up pretty good. I'm slowly learning where I need to put that little line.
Turn right.
Learning where I need to put that little line. Whoa, slow it on down, slow it on down. We're supposed to yield there. I don't think there's an actual stop, but there's a yield there. And Lordy, we almost screwed the pooch then. That would not have been good at all. Okay, let's come on down through here. We're gonna go straight now. Slow it on down.
Go straight on.
I will, just as soon as we can. I'm getting some lag here, so y'all give me just a second, and I'm gonna go out and see about fixing something. All right, we're just waiting for that little yellow, and then we're gonna go. There we go. Let's drive on straight here. Alrighty. Maybe that I've turned the distance in the mirrors down a little bit there. We had it on ultra, which means looking out this mirror right there, I could probably see Manchester in the background if I looked into it hard enough. But we've turned it down so that it ain't got so much it's got to sit there and resolve all the time. Of course, it could very well be that new graphics mod I put in here too, since it's loading up all these new tree textures and all those. Yeah, because I'm using the autumn weather mod, so it's using up a whole bunch of tree textures, and that's where all the leaves on the ground and the gutters come from, and it's got the leaves that have changed colors and all that. So if it wasn't raining so hard, if we weren't in England, y'all'd see all those pretty colors right now. But I'm afraid this is just what England looks like. You'd think it was summertime with all this gloomy sky and the rain and all, or at least that's what I hear. Alright, it's a 50 mile an hour speed limit and we're doing 37. So let's see if we can go a little bit faster. I mean, we do have to worry a little bit about getting there on time. They gave us 8 hours and they're estimating our trip should take 3 hours and 2 minutes. So I'm gonna see about reducing that down since this one doesn't have a GPS built into it either. So y'all can let me know something, any of y'all truckers over there, if any of y'all are real truckers and all that. Do the European trucks not come with GPS built into them? Whoa, we're going way too fast for that curve. Way too fast for the curve the way I drive anyway. I'm glad there wasn't nothing coming the other way. Oh, look at those places out yonder. Isn't that nice? Alright, they're giving us warning signs on this curve, so we better take it even slower. Now, we don't have no fatigue, so that's good. We ain't got to worry about sleeping. And we just got like 2/3 of a tank of gas, so I imagine we got enough gas to get us where we're going to. Good, we do have an engine brake. I am glad to hear that. Right, let's not head on into that bus. That wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good at all. I bet we'd make the papers if we hit that bus like that. Alrighty, let's see now. I'm gonna take a look at what all we got down there on our little dashboard. And we got any of these that give us what our speed is, or we just got to guess at it? Nope, that's the one with the cruise control. That's the one that gives us our gas mileage and stuff. So we're getting about 5 miles to the gallon. That gives us our temperature of our oil and our water. That gives us that's the outside temperature, 82 degrees. That's weird. That's very weird. Oh well. Nothing down there gives us what we're looking for though, which would be a speedo. So I'm just gonna have to pay attention to the one over here on my cell phone that's sitting there and trying to read how fast we're going. You know, I noticed, I was going to say this in the last episode, but I noticed here that, hey, look over here to the right, which I would look if we weren't coming around a real curve with all these cars and all coming, buses and trucks and cars and space shuttles and everything else coming the other way. That you got all these, I noticed when I was driving earlier, we got all these low stone walls that look a lot like the ones in the Shire. It makes me wonder why, starting to understand why maybe Bubba likes the Shire and likes all those little low stone walls in the Shire so much, you know? Alright, they're giving us an ETA of 2.5 hours. There we go, you see that wall? That looks like it ought to have a hobbit sitting on it, shouldn't it? Got enough moss sitting on it. That hobbit have a mossy butt, that's for sure. Alright, so we're going to try. This is a curvy, windy road here. I've been scared to get up to 40 even. But we'll give it a try. Like I said, I see all those other people. That drive down these roads and fly along them and all that. So I figured that they ought to be. I'd be able to do at least as good as they do, you know? Okay, we got a turn coming up. Of course, we're actually speeding now. We got to slow down and make a turn.
Get ready to turn left.
We will. We're even going to slow it on down a little bit here, way before we need to. Cambridge and Sheffield, off to the left.
Turn left.
Alright, I recognize that sign. That tells you there's a man with his fly undone. Maybe it's having to take a leak alongside the road or something. I don't know. That was a rough little turn there. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. Wrong. Oh! I got a crash vehicle offense? How did I get a crash vehicle? I didn't hit nobody. I mean, I understand the wrong way, but what the hey? Oh, good grief. Alrighty, well, we got our first ticket here in England now. Let's slow this puppy on down because we need to get around where they got this car pulled over. Or where the car broke down or something. How did I get a crash vehicle offense? I didn't see myself hit nobody. I mean, yeah, I know I was in the wrong lane. Another wrong way violation. What the hell? I had to get around y'all. Oh, we ain't gonna make no money on this trip. Really? Y'all give us that much? Y'all give us
Get ready to turn left.
a violation for getting around the crash there? What we supposed to do? Just drive over them? That? Oh, how do we say it?
Turn left.
I ain't gonna say they'll kill you. What's the other? Let me get my book of broisms out of here. That's not fair. We ain't hitting that rail, are we? I hope not. Yep, we hung up on the rail. Tell me, out of curiosity, just how the hell do y'all drive on another crash vehicle offense? I wonder why. How the hell do y'all turn these big old rigs on these little tiny roads? Let's not swing too far. We'll be done got another wrong way offense. How y'all turn these things on these little tiny roads with these guardrails right beside you like that? This is just crazy. Good googly moogly. Now, one thing I bet I need to do, I bet I need to turn my lights on too. I'm surprised I didn't get a light offense for driving without my lights on in the rain. That really surprised me. That I could understand. That's what I'm going to pretend. I'm going to pretend all these wrong way offenses and all that were just for me driving without my headlights on. How about that? Turn my blinkers on too, since apparently I can't get up above 25 miles an hour at the moment. I forgot to see how little horsepower this thing has. Apparently it's got diddly and squat, both of them, because they didn't want either one of them to feel left out. Alright, we're finally getting back up to about 40. Services, 1 mile. I know some services I'd like to, but I'd need to talk to some people. People in New Jersey in the sanitation industry for those kind of services, if you know what I mean. Excuse me. Still got a little bit of my cold left over. Haven't quite wiped it all out yet. And I gotta say, these rainstorms last for a while. And I'm getting all of what? 2.5 miles a gallon right now. Looks like 5.7 for the trip, if that's the one. I'm gonna go 47 miles an hour. Alright, let me recenter my head tracker here. There we go. I don't know what I did, but I shifted around or something there and got it all out of kabobulated. Now, I'm gonna pause right there for a second. Let me get me a drink of my coffee here, because my throat's getting kind of sore and kind of rough sounding. I don't normally do that, but I need to take a little bit of a break right there for just a second. Now, let's take a look at the big map. See how far along the road we are to Cambridge, because I got someplace I got to be here in just a little while. Looks like we're about halfway, so I'm going to pull on into this gas station up here, and that's where we're going to pause. I'm going to put in a save there, because I got somewhere to be, and whenever I'll have it, I won't just be saving in the middle of the highway, because I hate doing that. I hate whenever you come back in and you're sitting in the middle of the highway and you're not moving and your engine's off and all that kind of stuff. So that's what we're going to do. We will go ahead and we will pull into this services station right up here. That's going to be here in 200 yards, which is apparently what those little signs meant. I appreciate y'all explaining those things to me, because we ain't got nothing like that on our road. And I was going to ask why some's green and some's blue, and y'all even explained that to me too. So y'all are awful lot of nice bunch of people. Awful lot of nice bunch of people. I have to apologize for all that stuff, all the bad stuff that I've heard people say about all you Euro folk. Still don't know if I want one of my cousins marrying one of you or not, though. So we're going to stop right here. I'm going to shut her down. Let's turn the wipers off. Let's turn the lights off. Let's take a look out and make sure we got the lights turned off. All right, we do. Let's put on the parking brake. Let's turn off the engine. And I'm going to put in a save right there. When I come back, we'll finish up the rest of this trip. Looks like we'll probably be able to do it in one episode the way it's going. Unless we have any more crashes or any more offenses or anything like that. So I'll see y'all when I do.